Hey guys, so I just came up with some new open mic material yesterday, and it's kind of raw, but I'm just looking for some feedback. So turn up your speakers because mine doesn't get any louder than this. So it's called A Confession to Help Me. It's a tingling touch, loss of breath, a mystery in something so routine. With you, the same things are somehow so different. A slur of words, a plur occurred when they said it was something you could never fabricate or replicate. I was in awe, something you could have never foresaw, an ecstasy, a combination of reality and fantasy. It's quicker than a swish, yet longer than eternal bliss, and somehow I still miss. Being in your head, being a daily meds, addicted to the feeling, not the act, like curiosity leading to the cure of crack. Your body's a wonderland by John Mayer, but they never said it'd be so unfair, slipping in and out like recycled air faster than a yellow cab fare. Moving on before the weather changes, who knew it had so many ranges? The lows and peaks, the floor creaks, flooring to the flows of tears, drifting down the years. An addiction to you, yet the more I fiend, the less I do. The bumps and hills, the pleasure and pills, the dead and killed, what's fake, what's real. But substances start feeling foreign when you start mourning every morning. And the time wasted feels like cuts and places, trying to delete the bad times, forget the bad lines, pay overdue fines. To the people on the way, the people transformed today. While I stay the same, tainted but tamed, fixed on fame, staying in the game but forgetting the names. Forgetting the fringes and cringes of my skin, living in sin but outside I still grin. Smile at the world and its constant turning, the bridges I'm burning. Guess I'm still learning how to stop this addiction and live outside fiction. I guess that's why they call me real. A real drug deal, a steal, but still I kneel to the touch of habit. Wonderland's white rabbit. I still have the horns and grab it. I gotta kick it, forget it, and move on, but that's why they call me an addict, cause I still panic without it. I gotta break free, gotta swan dive, and gotta make plans to make plans to strive, but I guess if success were measured in tears, I'd be the prettiest girl alive. So let's start this contest from top down. Who's lost the most ground, the most profound, the most mounds? The most cries, the most highs, who's been catching the most fireflies and running the same spot, parking an empty lot where everyone else is falling to their knees, paying their fees to society? Who has the most variety? Who's paid the most to God Almighty? Who's had the most sobriety? Because it hasn't been me. I've been trapped in a world of huffing and puffing, breathlessly trying to understand the perplexity of intensity, the complexity of dependency, the density of death penalties, desperately digging for extremities outside my immensity. Now, incidentally, a little too late, regrettably, I have a tendency to elongate my externity outside of this ecstasy because inside everyone has a devil fighting to be free, fighting the anxiety, and I guess this is really a confession to help me.